This is such my childhood. This is so my childhood.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Of course he drinks it.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could. Like I could. Like I could.
I love how the subtitles don't actually match up with the speech either.
Take on the world.
Such nostalgia right now.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
He's
I
crazy.
think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now I know that I must go back to the mansion.
So some of this is going to be missed. Some of the humor will be missed because we didn't play Maniac Mansion first. Personally, however, I think this is the better of the two. Maniac Mansion is fun, but Day of the Tentacle is so much better. It's so much better. Oh, I heart you, Tim Schafer. You are a comedic genius. Alright, but let me catch up on chat now that the cutscene is done with the talkie part. Oof. Yeah, I've never had a hernia. I mean, biggest medical thing would be breaking the wrist here. But you know what? It allows me to do something I've wanted to do for a while and just kind of showcase some point-and-click games. But yeah, we'll start the point-and-click journey with this one, and I think you all will very much enjoy this. I was going to say, now I'm thinking about it, you'll also notice that some of the voices might sound familiar from those of you who were here for the Sam and Max Save the World playthrough. Much like old voice actors for animes back in the 90s and 80s, they reuse the same actors over and over and over again. They kind of had their go-to people to voice their games, which is nothing wrong with that. But you'll notice a lot of times that these voices sound familiar. A lot of these voices will sound familiar between the games. And no, I really can't say if I prefer the LucasArts games over the Sierra games or not. They're both just so stinking good.
Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
If I remember
And I've
correctly,
got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
I was going to say, if I remember correctly, Laverne is studying to be a nurse, and she's like Elvira from Tiny Toons. She's not right. She is not right. I also forgot, I think I can change the graphics on the... You can. You can change the graphics on the fly. I forgot that we could do that in this. I mean, I'm sorry. The new graphics are so much better. New graphics are so much better than the originals. Although, this is how I played it. First time I ever played this game, it was in these lovely pixel graphics. I actually have a cross-stitch pattern of Bernard in these pixel graphics. But the new graphics are much nicer. You know, Argon, I would agree with you on that, except for the dig. The dig in the Indiana Jones games from LucasArts. And I would also challenge that LucasArts had better humor because of the Space Quest series. I mean, it's just... Like, I couldn't say which one's better. But yeah, it is just like Monkey Island, Surrogate. It is just like Monkey Island where you can switch graphics and stuff on the fly. Isn't that the art of making pictures out of thread or wool? Heck yeah, Roy. Heck yeah. I'm an avid cross-stitcher. Yet another craft that Crafty does is cross-stitching. Okay, that's how we do it. Use gum with dime stuck in it.
It's stuck to the floor.
Okay. Pull gum.
It's stuck to the floor.
Yes, I know that, Bernard. Pick up gum.
It's
Stuck to the floor. Yes, we know, Bernard. No, someone in the States down. Yep. Yeah, cross-stitching was one of the first crafts that I actually ever did before I ever picked up knitting and other
Hoagie's got
things.
that part of the house.
All right. Ooh, there's a dime in here. Let's steal that. It's never finished. I've done a couple things. I have done a couple of cross-stitchy things. All right. Since I totally didn't actually pay attention to the instructions, I don't know how to get to my inventory.
From a local hardware store.
All right. Let's take the flyer. Let's look at Chuck the Plant.
A horticultural horror.
Ooh, you know what? No, I have never done tatting. I have watched a tatting demonstration, but I personally have never done it. I can ring the bell. Use the bell. Be obnoxious and keep ringing the bell. I take the bell.
It's permanently attached to the countertop.
Sad. But I've done a couple of cross-stitch pieces. Most of the cross-stitch I do, though, is like little pins that I do on the plastic canvasy stuff. Oh, that's right. We got to get that off the ceiling at some point.
How did that get up there? I can't reach it up there.
Oh, God, no. I've never done bob and lace either. I know what bob and lace is, though.
I can't reach it up there.
I have never done it. Okay, how? Resume. That's the graphics. How do I get to inventory? There we go. This is going to be fun. I actually have to, like, use my hand every once in a while to hit the keyboard. Great!
I'd rather not.
That didn't work. All right, let's use the dime. The payphone is out of order. All right, let's look at the picture. I've never done bob and
It's
lace.
signed, here's your EPA grant. Keep up the good work. Hi from Mommy, Ronnie 83.
Can I take the picture?
I'd rather not mess with it. It might be booby-trapped.
Given this house, it probably is booby-trapped.
I'd rather not mess with it. It might be booby-trapped.
Also, chat, how is the volume? How is the volume? Can you hear the dialogue and all that?
There's something funny about that clock.
Good. But much like the Sam and Max playthrough, I actually know a lot of what I need to be doing right now.
Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
So I might ham it up a little bit, like pretending I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, I totally know how to play this game. I don't remember everything though, so I'm sure there's some puzzles we'll have to figure out together.
Upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Of course you
Seen
did,
any
Laverne.
tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, Laverne.
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid.
Give
Did
it a minute.
You say, Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
Dun dun
What
dun.
have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Dun
Whoops.
dun dun.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river!
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Nope.
Of course! That's why I'll have to do it! Yesterday! Through the time machine!
I love the whole plot of this game is time travel.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon!
Doc,
Chronogens.
can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
Oh, I love that it's porta potties powered by a Volkswagen Bug.
Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
That's a joke that people won't get someday. I don't know. Woodstock, I think, will always be popular.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Old Tentacle.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
Ah.
After all, he is a doctor.
It
Doc-
works!
a doctor
I
of
can't
what?
believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough.
Spoke too soon.
Uh-oh.
Oh, such nostalgia right now. Of course, Hoagie is serving. The old house. Ew.
Cheap mail order jewels?
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogens and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Oh. You know, you have to wonder what the writer's room looked like when they were talking about this game. Like, honestly, what did the writing room look like when they were figuring out this game? Alright, that's... Except who can memes. Oh, it can be, and has been, Roy. And also, to answer your question, no, I have not seen the Candle 4 to Lark Hill historical fiction. I also think this thing is auto-saving, which is kind of nice.
It can't do anything without a new diamond.
The toilet.
It's...
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
And yes, the patented super batteries. The rhyme was a mess. Greatly. I'm sure, Surrogate. I'm sure. But a mess in the best way possible, I would think. Because the people that wrote these and made these games were comedic geniuses. They really were, and it's rare. It's rare now to find a game like this, which is unfortunate. They still make them, though. They still make them. And a good morning to you, Running Pong. Good morning. Alright, so step 1, we have to find the plans. But let's turn off the Sludge-O-Matic, because we can.
There, it's off. But it's too late now.
What is this paper back here? Look at paper.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow!
That's a lot. Patent application. Alright, let us grab that.
I've
Yoink.
got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
No, I'm gonna pause it for a second. It's little things like that. It's little things like that that make these games so good. Like, the whole thing of, I found the plans! Great! Let's go flush them to Hoagie. How did you get over there? I love it!
Ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
Yep.
No, through time.
Through time!
Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogen, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Of course you can!
Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay. Come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
This is so good.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the Chronogon, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison.
Red
He's
Edison.
my great grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your Chronogon.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Nice. All right, so now we can bounce back and forth between Hoagie and Bernard. Being multiple three-person. Well, yeah, exactly, Surrogate, exactly. And I can only imagine the writer's room for these LucasArts and old Sierra games. They're wonderful. This is one of those Sam and Max games. No running paw. We were actually playing Day of the Tentacle today. Sam and Max came in as a tie. And I flipped a coin to say, okay, between Sam and Max and Retro Day, which are we going to do? And Retro won the coin toss. But we will play Sam and Max. I'm thinking we're going to start Sam and Max tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, next week.
I'd rather use a tree.
Alright, so we need to kumquat.
Kumquats. I don't wanna.
Oh, I do too. I do too, Avian.
Soon all the power of the heavens will be mine! All mine!
Hello, Ben Franklin.
If only we had some nasty weather!
Oh, so fun. I love Sam and Max too. And it's funny too, actually, while one of the cutscenes was playing, Zero Wolf and I were talking, and there's only one Sam and Max game that I am missing, and that's the Sam and Max Save the World. That's the new 3D remastered one, and I don't have that one. I have Sam and Max Hit the Road, which is the one we played through earlier this year. But I do not have Sam and Max Save the World. I need to keep an eye out for that one going on sale. And then we'll play that one too. 'Cause I want to play all the games. And now that I have a broken wrist and I only have one hand, we can play all these one-handed games.
It's closed.
Then open it, you idiot.
Ooh, the Pony Express. You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
What?
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore.
Edison's Super Salad Battery. Oil, vinegar, gold, croutons, lettuce? What? No, I don't think Hoagie thinks much about much.
It's the battery plans I'm supposed to give to that Red Edison dude.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's a metalhead stoner running paw. Hoagie is totally the stoner in this game. Let's go say hi to Ben Franklin before we go into the house. Because we can. And that's true, that's true. It is a battery made to work in the 1800s. They would have to make some, changes.
Hi there, mister.
Franklin, Ben Franklin, soon to be known as the inventor of electricity.
No.
Do you know Red Edison? He's a scientist guy, too.
Red Edison? A scientist? He's just an innkeeper who pretends to be a scientist, and he's not very good at doing either one. I can't believe Washington and Jefferson picked his inn, of all places, to write our Constitution.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, no, and trust me, Avian, there's been a lot of games that I've discovered that are a little hard to play one-handed. I mean, I can type a little bit on the keyboard with the left hand, but it's in very short bursts. So playing like a heavy game to do a lot of keyboard work doesn't go well. It does not go well. And I have yet to figure out how to map everything to a controller that I can just set on the desk, but I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. And welcome on in, Saya Shep. Welcome on in. I can't wiggle my fingers at you, but I can kind of like stick arm wave at you. But yeah, Ben Franklin is gold. And I love some of the dialogue choices you get too. Like, shouldn't you say the discoverer of electricity?
Shouldn't you say the discoverer of electricity?
You think the ultimate power in the universe is just under some rock waiting to be discovered?
Yes.
Ha! I, Ben Franklin, am going to summon power from the sky by sheer force of genius.
Uh-huh.
You are truly whacked, Ben.
Huh, that's what they said about the man who invented bifocals.
Wasn't that you?
Good point. Guess they were right.
Oh, I love that little bit of intelligent humor. Like, they said that about the man who invented bifocals. Wasn't that you? I guess they were right.
I wonder what Red would say about that.
Who cares about that crackpot?
I need Red to help me save humanity.
So he's a missionary now, eh?
Yeah.
Well, why not? Can't be any worse at that than he is at inventing.
Aren't you the $100 guy?
The $100 guy. Not bad.
And yes, we are going to go through a lot of these dialogue choices just because they're hilarious.
What's so bad about Red?
What can you say about a guy who spent the last 4 years perfecting a left-handed hammer? He's insane. And he steals other people's inventions, too, before they can even apply for the patent. Not that I'm bitter.
So where's this Red guy at?
Down in his secret lab, of course, neglecting his guests.
Well, see ya.
Carry on.
That's awesome, Saya. That's awesome. I'm hoping to get back to Mystery Dungeon in the next week or two. But I see my surgeon that did my wrist on Monday, so I'm going to get some more details on what my restrictions and stuff are. So for a week, we're kind of stuck doing one-handed stuff. I'm hoping he'll release me to do some more weight and stuff next week.
I
So we
don't
can do
want-
more. Okay, open the door, Hope. Don't be obstinate. Mummy!
What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right?
Oh, Hoagie.
Well, that's cool. Great hat, man.
Know where I can get
Know
one?
where I could get one? Later, dude.
By the way, we can just keep going with that because he will just keep going about the dang cat.
That would not be respectful.
So you can
Besides, I might get caught.
you can sass the mummy, but you can't steal his hat. Alright. So since we already know there's a secret lab down here, we can go ahead and do this. Also, the fact they animated a Hoagie's butt crack. Hello, Red Edison. You look just like your grandchild.
Hey,
What is it?
you look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal.
Nope.
Then again, maybe not.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
Think about that for a second, chat, while I react to the horrible joke that I just saw. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet? Because they're lactose. That's really good, Redneck Coyote. I like that one. I like that one. But yeah, think about that. One red lens and one blue lens. I wonder what he's trying to invent here. Yeah, exactly, Avian. There are so many deep cut, wait a minute jokes in these games. Oh, I love them so much. And just because it's fun to do this, I love... Oh, I forgot that the music changes too. Listen to this, chat. You've got the new music. And then if you flip to the old graphics, you get the old music too. I forgot about that. Oh. God, I am so deep in nostalgia land right now. I'm loving this. Yeah, one red, one blue. Which do you pick? I will take both of them. I will mix the colors and get purple and find a new plane of existence.
What are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton. What's it look like I'm doing?
What are you inventing?
What are you inventing?
It's a piece of paper that will stick to things by itself. Rather ingenious, if I must say so myself.
So now he's inventing post-it notes.
What are you inventing?
It's a piece of paper that will stick to things
dialogue.
by itself. Rather ingenious, if I must say so myself.
Oh yeah, You know, this is my silver lining to breaking my wrist, is that I have an excuse to torture you all with these retro games.
I know an inventor who looks a bit like you.
Well, it's not one of my sons, that's for sure. It appears that I, Red Edison, foremost genius of my day, am to be the last in a long line of gifted inventors.
Untrue.
My nearly indistinguishable sons have decided that they want to be artists. I think it was Jed's idea. Or is it Ned? Ah, well, the left-handed one at any rate. It must be some sort of bad blood on their mother's side.
Well, see you later.
Oh, me too, Running
You
Paw.
might if you cut that hair a bit shorter.
I love these retro games too.
It's covered with plans and junk.
Use bulletin board with plans.
Whatever that is, bring it here. Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
All right, so step 1 is done. Ooh, and please do share. Please do share, Zaya Shep.
It looks more like a raincoat than a lab coat.
I will take it.
Hey! Only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
Oh, come on. Can I work for you then?
Hey,
What is it this time?
I think I'll be moseying along now.
No new dialogue.
Well, don't mosey over anything breakable on your way out.
Alright, so we need oil, vinegar, and gold. What became a thing because of wolf boops? I like that. And it did become a thing because of wolf boops. Also, I'll point this out. A little bit of self-referencing here.
The late Max Addix, his petard runneth over. A lamentable fate for such a patriotic dude.
Because yes, of course they have to self-reference in a LucasArts game. Of course they have to self-reference. Ask me about Loom, the infamous pin from Monkey Island. Oh, Max is everywhere. Use door. And yes, the bunny does look kind of familiar, doesn't he? George sleeps here. Use cord.
Here I am, don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington.
I forget why you have to do that, but you do actually have to summon the maid for some reason. Thank you,
All
Ogie.
done here. Bye now.
Thank you for that, Ogie. It's part of Sam and Max lore at this point. Heck yes it is. Heck yes it is. And we will be playing the Sam and Max games. I might just pick up Save the World after stream today so we can play that one. I'm kind of on a nostalgia kick.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
Let's see. So what do you think, chat? Chrome-plated bald eagle, skull with scorpions, hologram, or babe in a leather bikini swinging a broadaxe? I'm kind of leaning towards the broadaxe.
We need a babe in a leather bikini swinging a broadaxe.
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
It's one of those dialogue choices that makes absolutely no difference. I just love how she stops and she's like, wait, okay, I just don't care anymore. But yeah, look at these American flag prototypes. They're kind of crazy. I love the peace sign, though. Alright, so that's door 2. I'm trying to remember what door leads where. One of these leads to the Artist Brothers. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. I remember how we do this. I remember.
I don't quite see how it can fly. I don't understand that technical stuff.
Why does the pattern already have the more modern design? Because it's a video game.
Hey, what's that on the plans? It looks like a secret backwards message.
Dun dun dun!
Oh, it's just a coffee stain.
Oh. Ben's bed.
Looks like he spent a lot of time in there. Nah, there's printer's ink on the sheets.
Open.
Nah, there's printer's ink on the sheets.
Alright. So right now I'm just trying to remember what I need to do. I do remember now how I get the vinegar, though. I do remember how we get the vinegar. So some of the symbols did not exist. Oh, I believe it. I believe it, Running Paw. But I mean, it's a video game. So, you know that they're gonna do funny things when they can. There we go.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps.
Tiny scientific footsteps.
Hold still, Jed. So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
Oh, I love this. We're totally doing, I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang.
Oh, I love that. Have a big seam in it. I have one anyway. Just no. Just no.
I'm no marble delivery man, but rock is my life.
I'm sure that's terribly amusing, where you're from. Where exactly did you come from?
Now, I love the fact that some companies, Telltale specifically, are still trying to make games like this, and it makes me just so happy. So happy.
I can't really remember. I'm on the road a lot.
Oh, the road. Wait a second. What's that noise? I believe it's the road calling your name right now.
Oh, the sass. I love it.
Sorry,
All right.
hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
What's funny too is as I'm playing this, I'm remembering things that happen.
Get me down from here.
Oh, Alright, let's talk to the horse, because yes, you can talk to the horse.
A horse is a horse, of course.
Why couldn't you talk to the horse?
Hi, horsey.
Hi yourself.
Wow, you can talk.
Wow, so can you. What a coincidence.
I didn't think horses could talk.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that?
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
Well, if you want to put it that way.
Yes, they have been snubbing you.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this?
Hey, I live here. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world.
The future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut.
Nice teeth.
Thanks. I paid quite a bit for them.
I gotta go.
See you later.
Alright, so you actually do something with the horse later.